If you have not tried Crunchyroll Premium, now is the time. You can watch old favorites like Dragon Ball Super, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, tons of anime from the past, present, and future, including right now, Jujutsu Kaisen and Dragon Quest Dai are all available on Crunchyroll. And with your premium account, you get to watch them an hour or so after they air in Japan. Give it a shot right now for free at crunchyroll.com/geekdom. I will leave a link down below for you to check out. First of all, happy St. Patrick's Day to all you leprechauns out there. I am indeed wearing green today to represent St. Patrick's Day. But we've got a whole plethora, a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Super spoilers for Chapter 70 of the manga coming out tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or the day after? It's this week, all right? And we got some spoilers, and we actually have the answer to what the condition is for Granola's wish to the Cerulean Dragon. And yeah, it's something that most of you kind of figured out, including us. Did a video on Monday night discussing all the different possibilities of what the condition could be. And it wound up being something that's a little bit predictable, but not terrible. But it was predictable. Now, understand that predictability is not always a bad thing if it makes sense. If it's logical for the story, that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with having a predictable story if it's good. You know, there's tons of movies you watch where you know the ending already. I mean, we've seen hundreds of movies in our lifetime. But, and they all end similarly, right? It's how you tell a story. Here, we'll see where it plays out. But anyways, if you don't want to be spoiled, get out. You already know this. Let's go ahead and get to Chapter 70 of the Dragon Ball Super manga. And we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. And we have images and we have a description. But basically we have, for the first part of it that we did not see yet, Granolah, let me show y'all here. Granolah testing out his new powers. He does get the powers from the dragon. We saw that in the draft pages. Here's one page of him testing out his powers. Here is another page of him doing the same thing, with long hair, but he does end up cutting his hair at some point. We're going to get into that. So he's testing out his new powers, being now the strongest in the universe. Which, again, I'm not a fan of this writing. I honestly, I'm not going to lie to y'all. We have different opinions on here. Some people like it, some people hate it. I think this was too easy for him. I know there's a condition, but it was still too easy. You know what I mean? Can anybody do this? Like, it's just, we'll see what happens. It just doesn't seem like, this could be a lot better. So anyways, let me go ahead and go over here. Here we have, this is going to be my thumbnail with an arrow pointing to his face, because people love arrows on YouTube, right? And here we have the old Namekian getting freaked out over his new power. I like that image, by the way, of him with the fist like that. That is pretty cool. So I can safely tell you that does look pretty cool. And then the next image here is Granolah. I'm going to translate. I got translation for that in a minute, but there is Granolah, again, testing out his new power, happy with his new power, but there is a condition. Now, DBS Hype wrote up some quick translations here I'm going to talk to y'all about. It says here, I can double your current power by condensing the power you will have until the end of your life. Granolah says, that means, Dragon says, I'm saying by shortening your lifespan, you can become the best in the universe. Granolah says, how many years do I have left? My lifespan. Dragon said 3 years. So, a lot of y'all pretty much guesses what happened, that we're going to have a situation where it's going to be his lifespan being shortened or his power being temporary. But 3 years is plenty of time before Granolah can, or for Granolah, to defeat Frieza. Plenty of time. Now, in the Dragon Ball timeline, there's been a lot of controversy because we are in the 10-year time skip, and right now, based on calculations made from the original Battle of Gods movie and Broly and everything in between, we should be in age, I think, 777, I believe. Or maybe no, I'm sorry, not 777, 781, I think is where we're at right now. And if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, I don't remember, I believe the 28th tournament when Oob shows up is 784, or maybe it's 790, I don't really remember. Okay, bottom line is this. We should be a little under 3 years. No, a little over 3 years before the end of Z. I will check on that later. I'm sure someone's going to write a comment correcting me. We should be a little over 3 years before the end of Z, before the meeting with Oob. So, will Granolah be around till then? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. That's not really relevant at this point, honestly. We shouldn't even be discussing it, even though some want to. But the reason why is because Granolah has 3 years to kill Frieza. And that's his goal, is to kill Frieza. 3 years should be plenty of time. And I don't think there's going to be a 3-year time skip. I think we're going to go right into it. I think Granolah, when he's ready, is going to go right into the battle with Frieza. But in this chapter, he does not just go fight Frieza. Other things that happen. So, Whis senses Granolah on his staff and then says, I see, this could be a problem. And that's a cool line right there. And then Dragon Ball Hype writes, I'm going to react to this here in a minute. Granolah versus two Heater Army members. Chapter ends with the fate of those three is about to cross, and then to have his revenge, to surpass the limits, and to seek more power. Those three are finally. That's weird, isn't it? That's weird writing. What does he mean by those three? I guess maybe the what's this, two Heaters Army members, so that might be it. Let's look at the images, okay? So, here's the image of Whis and the Oracle Fish reacting to the, I guess, the birth of the new Granolah, the super strong Granolah. Here's kind of Whis' reaction to it and how it says it could be a problem. And then I like how this story does not directly involve Goku and Vegeta yet. It's really mostly about Granolah's revenge on Frieza. I like that. And I like that this arc is focusing much more on them. Yes, Vegeta is learning the Hakai. We know that subplot. But it's really about Granolah. And I like that. I like that shifting away from Goku and Vegeta. That's something we can praise. Will it be good by the end? We'll see. I mean, it might not be, you know. Here we have Granolah cutting his hair back to his short hair. Which, he doesn't like the long hair. But he still looks Super Saiyan 3 when he has the long hair. Here's Whis reacting. That's the actual image of him reacting. And then here is the Granolah showing up on the planet against the Heaters. So he goes right back to the Heaters. The beef between Granolah and the Heaters is... we don't know how far back it goes. We know that they had problems a couple chapters ago. But him going back to confront these guys, to me, is probably going to be a cliffhanger going into the next chapter. So we're probably not going to see Granolah against the Heaters, the actual fight, until the next chapter. But remember, these are just a few images. We're probably going to get more spoilers probably in the next 12 hours with more information. And I will do a video covering it. And then after that, we'll get the chapter. So all will be revealed this week. And we'll have plenty of time to discuss it in the upcoming few days and few weeks before the next chapter. So Granolah's quest continues. Anyways, so what do y'all think about this chapter, yo? I mean, so far, there's not much really going on as far as like Goku and Vegeta go, but we're building things up for Granolah's big sort of vengeance, I guess you can say, and his seeking of, going after Frieza and eventually putting an end to him. And I don't know if he'll be the one to kill Frieza, but, he certainly wants to. I'm not a big fan of the wish, honestly. It was too easy. I know some of y'all are okay with it. I just feel like it's too contrived. But I'm also not going to crap on it yet because I still want to see what the end resolution is. Will Granolah survive this? Will he actually die in 3 years? Or can they reverse the wish after he gets rid of Frieza? They can do a lot of stuff, yo. They can do a lot of stuff. And the chapter's still happening. We'll see. We'll all talk about it, I'm sure, in the next few weeks. And the next few days. Anyways, that's it. Let me know what you thought about this chapter so far. And I'll have more for y'all very soon. Remember, take care of yourself and each other. And I'll talk to y'all probably in a few hours at this rate. So later.